Hello, everybody, and this is One on Roach, and welcome to the first episode of hopefully a very long series of The Great War. This is a mod for Hearts of Iron 4. It's currently in open beta, as it says here. It's on 0.2. I played this a long time ago, and I didn't much care for it, but I've heard that it's been updated quite a bit and has become quite a fun little game. So we're going to go into it here kind of blind. We're going to choose the 1910 start. I like being able to kind of change things a bit, and we are going to play as the German Empire on regular difficulty. Historical AI focuses. I'm not sure if that matters or not, but we are going to go right into it. Well, this loads in here, and I do a bit of housekeeping with this first with the start of this game. I did want to say that sorry for the very large gap from the last video I uploaded that was of actual gameplay. Part of that was covered in my update video for my computer. We're gonna go with military police here. But as well, the last couple of weeks I've had problems with my microphone that I used to use. So as you can hear now, hopefully sounding much better, I have a new microphone. This one is also on it's on a boom arm. It's all set up with a nice pop filter, so I should be sounding much better compared to my previous videos. And yeah, we're gonna focus on lighter artillery. I'm not sure I want to go down the heavy artillery path just yet. Let's see here. Well, let's get our doctrines started. And with this, let's see here. I'm not sure what I want to go down. Probably the best thing would be to, yeah, get these production technologies out. Let's check our government. Got a lot of things here. Let's see. What do I want? Well, I think we're gonna go to the quartermaster here. Oh, no, it's not gonna be as useful. Silent Workhorse is always a good start. It just snowballs your political power gain, so we're gonna stick with that. Let's see. They definitely have changed up these focus trees. A lot of the stuff was not in here last time I tried this game, or last time I tried this mod. Let's go down political effort. That seems to be the natural choice. All right. And we have quite a few spare factories here, so let's see what we're going to do with this. I think we should focus a bit on our military factories. So we'll get 2 there, get 1 there, and get 3 there. What else are we going to do? Let's bolster our civilian factories a little bit as well. Get these worked on. I'm going to put these in the center of our country. Get some naval dockyards, because part of my plan is to fight the British Navy in the war when it happens, or if it happens. Who knows? We're going to just queue all that up. Not really much else we can do. Yeah, okay. And we're going to get some of these naval dockyards. Let's see what we got here. Let's put all of these to infinite. I don't like microing my navy. Let's get some destroyers and cruisers. Let's put one on. Yeah, okay. We're gonna just build one of these dreadnoughts, and I think we might focus on battle cruisers. Or, we'll finish this dreadnought off, then we'll fold in these naval dockyards into this first dreadnought here. That way it'll get 3 total instead of being split between 2. I think that'll work out best. We'll get some infantry equipment being built. And what else are we going to want? Support equipment. We're going to make sure that is top, or at least a higher priority than our Navy. Oh wait, okay, I'm an idiot. It was already there. We're just going to put more of those on there. Get some field artillery, some horse-drawn vehicles. A bit more of that. We'll get 2 factories on the armored car, and since I don't see any aircraft, we're going to we're gonna go with the Fokker, the Fokker M5, which I think is it's a scout, so it's the forerunner of interceptors. We'll do that. Okay, and now we got to organize our actual military here. We want a pretty strong force on our French border, so we'll do this first army. I'll put the Crown Prince in charge of that. His job will be to just manage this whole frontage right there. Let's see, what else do we want? Pretty much everything else is going to have to go to the Russian side here. Let's see here. Who do we want? We'll do the max planning one. I think this is going to be a much larger front. Well, I know it's going to be a much larger front. We'll do that. Fold in some there. Some on him. And these guys can also go into there. So we'll select all these guys, put them in there. We will select all these guys and put them in there. Now we're going to have a second force being built here. Actually, we can just have a little forerunner of this force here. A smaller force set up to go through Belgium. Just put them there. And I guess this would be the time to start the game, actually. So we're actually ticking forward. Basic training. Oh, that is a good thing to do as well. We need some actual forces training. What did they actually have in them? Recon engineer, support. What are these guys? Okay, these guys are a little better. I think we'll just do some infantry for right now. We'll put up 5 and we'll train 2 batches of those. Make them in Brandenburg province, and we'll just have them running in the background. I think that's... Oh, wait. We still have quite a few troops here to put into our Russia front. And what else do we have? If I remember right, there are... Yes. So, I'm not sure what we're going to do with Germany. I think, I mean, not Germany, I don't know what we're going to do with Africa. We've got some troops here. The last time I played this, I made Africa a major front. I think I might do the same thing. Let's just have a general, kind of... What? Nope, that was not the right thing to do. That's not what I wanted to do. We're going to fold them back into there. Make sure they're all to there. I think we're going to just make us like a overseas force. We'll just place them all in here for organizational purposes. And if I remember right, Germany did have, yeah, they did have a small Chinese holding as well. And did we have anything on the German islands? Which I don't remember where they're at, but if I'm not seeing anything here, I think we got everything. So we're just going to place a standard general in here. We're just gonna oops. Alright, we'll just put them over there. I think that's good. Yeah. We'll just let the game tick by as I consolidate our navy. So yeah, like I was saying, it's been quite a dry spell in terms of recording, and I'm sorry for that. It was, like I said, it was mostly because of microphone troubles, but as you can hear, that's been fixed, and I've also gotten everything I've everything that I wanted to get out of my new computer. I've gotten it all fixed, so it's all the settings are correct. It should be just like my old one, just a little bit different. I'm not used to Windows 10 yet. Oh, okay. You're a veteran player of Hearts of Iron Saga, and you want to experience a new challenge, a new difficulty to the game. I think we're just gonna go not today. I think we'll just go with the standard one. I want to test and see how this game is, or this mod, I should say. So, if I mispronounce anything in this Let's Play, if you're not familiar, I'm very bad at pronouncing things, especially in other languages. So if I mispronounce anything at any point, just don't mention it because I already know it. I'm also getting used to commentating without anyone else to commentate over. So if I tend to ramble or if I lose my train of thought or anything like that, I am sorry. I am trying to get better, but it will be a while, probably, before I actually achieve becoming better at it. I can already tell I am not doing the best. Death of Edward that's 7th. Edward the 7th. Oh, King of England. Okay, yep. George the 5th. I don't know a lot about World War I history. I know basics, a lot of general stuff, but I'm more familiar with World War II. So if I also get that kind of stuff wrong, again, sorry. Not used to it. I think we're going to create a new fleet of submarines. We'll keep the sub-force and our main force in different places. I think we'll keep the main force here, and we'll put the sub-force in whatever the fuck this place's name is. I'm not going to even try and pronounce that. My general plan here is I'm going to try and do kind of a similar idea to the Schlieffen plan when the war does start off. It's going to be... Oh, the Albanian Revolt. Huh. I have not played this save before, so this is interesting. But I'm going to try and do something similar to the Schlieffen plan, except I'm going to have a heavier focus on the Russian side. I want to get them out much quicker than the Germans actually got them out of the war. And in doing so, I hope to relieve the Austro-Hungarian Empire to take out Serbia quicker, and then also be able to help on the Western Front. I want to try and manage my fronts much better than the historic Germans actually did. We're also going to try and have a much larger navy, because one of the things that I ran into in my last playthrough of this, which I did off-screen, it was a personal playthrough, was the British Navy continued to exist all the way to the 30s, and I was not able to actually perform a landing on their main island, their actual homeland, and I was not able to knock them out of the war, even though I controlled essentially every one of their holdings. I just could not bring them out, so that's going to be one of the... Oh, I should probably... Okay. Yeah, I was wondering where this this cruiser came from. Oh, South Africa's independent. That's good for them. Let's go to our production. I want these to be built here. Or actually, what do we want to put them in? We want to put them in that German word, I'm assuming is main fleet or some sort of squadron. We'll put them all in there to keep them centralized. I am also going to have to build some naval dockyard. Well, I got naval dockyards building. I need to put some together to put a production line of subs on there. Though we're not going to go for, what do they call it, unrestricted sub-warfare in this war due to the threat of the United States coming in. I want to keep them out of the war as long as physically possible. I'm not sure if it's possible to keep them out of the war completely, but we're definitely going to try. So, alright. All our forces are spread out to where they need to be. Our navy's being consolidated. Now, I guess it's time to kind of think about what we're going to do with the actual German African holdings. We have a sizable squadron, or I mean, we have a sizable units here. If we really wanted to, we can consolidate them into a large force in, what is this, Tanganyika? That's as best as I'm going to get on that one. If we can consolidate them there, we could probably rush the Belgian holding and then connect up our force into the central area, like the Congo, if we can have a unified stretch of land. But I'm not sure if that's gonna work, or if it's really going to be even useful. I mean, we are talking about essentially Africa in the early 1900s. But let's just check the resources here. We could get a lot of rubber, timber as well, but we don't need timber. The tungsten would be good. Might be able to... Yeah, I think the rubber's worth it, so maybe that's what we're going to do. We're going to get the 10 into this area. We're going to probably strengthen that and then take the Belgian Congo early in the war. Very early in the war. As early as I can muster. But that will require us actually getting troops down there. So let's see how... Well, yeah, they're working at it. Should be able to... Well, we'll have 10 new infantry divisions. We could send 5 of them down to Africa. That should be decent enough. Actually, let's see here. We've got 9 divisions. Well, actually, we've got 9 overseas divisions, but I think 3 of those are the Chinese ones. No, just 1. Though we do have some battle cruisers and some some light cruisers. We're going to send them back to the main German fleet, if I can. Well, let's see here. Now, I'm actually going to take a little bit of time. We're going to see what the heck we can do. See, the naval one would be nice, but I think we should focus, since we have at least 4 years until the war, we should definitely focus on this area. Get some infrastructure, then lead into some armaments and factory production. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Entrenchment specialist, cavalry, anti-submarine. That wouldn't be bad. Let's get the attrition down, because we are going to be fighting in Russia. Let's keep moving forward here. These videos are going to be a little bit shorter than what I intend my channel to be. I'm going to try and shoot for 30 minutes, but this batch is going to be near 25 minutes, just due to a lack of time this morning, because I'm recording this very early in the morning. That's also another reason I haven't recorded. I've had a lot of distractions happen. We'll do the United States, get them to send us some oil. Oh! Huh. I didn't think that... I thought that happened earlier. This goes to show I'm not a huge history buff. I mean, I'm a history buff, but it's I've got gaps. I thought that was thought that happened a lot sooner. But oh well. So it doesn't look like I can actually get that force back to Germany. Well, if that's the case, we're just going to keep them there. And let's see what we got. Let's get this construction one. The next one will be the trench line. We need to make sure we can actually build trenches. While we're at that, let's get these divisions. Yeah, let's get them to move over to Tanganyika and unify with their the other units of their force, and then we'll start formulating a plan to kind of, not really, but kind of blitz the Congo. Now I'm saying that without having actually played this mod before. I'm not sure if it's very historically accurate, or if it was like it was before. Because before, trench warfare was a thing, it was just, it was kind of easy to get past it. So, like, you could kind of brute force your way through a trench line. What are we going to put this into? Probably a good thing to put it into would be our... Yeah, let's do our armored cars. If we get a nice strong amount of armored cars, we could probably send a couple of divisions worth to Africa, which I think they'll be useful there. At least in some parts of it. It won't be useful in the Congo, but if we ever start fighting in these big stretches of kind of desert, armored cars would be very useful. I know not a lot is happening here, and there's probably not a lot's going to happen for the first couple episodes. I mean, it is still 1910. If I remember right, the Balkan War will happen sometime here pretty soon, and you'll see a lot of this change. I think Tunisia has, or Morocco, I think it is, has something happen. There's something happens in North Africa, if I remember right. Like I said, I don't know World War I era history the best. I'm pretty meh in that. So, well, our first round of troops is pretty close to finishing. I'm gonna let them train up. There's no rush. But now I think about it, let's put how much do we want? Let's put 4 divisions of armored cars. We'll train them pretty close to Berlin as well. We'll keep 2 here, send 2 to Africa. That'll be pretty good. Mountain troops might be good as well, because we could send them to help when Serbius kind of rises up. They have a lot of mountains, forest, and hills. If I remember right, they're pretty tough nut to crack, especially this time, especially during this era. Well, at least definitely for Austria-Hungary. I keep wanting to say Austro-Hungarian, but I don't think that's right. I'm gonna move up the speed here to speed 4. Kind of power through this early game. Now, the other thing we're going to want to do is actually get out of partial mobilization. Oh, there it is, yeah. We want to get out of limited conscription and get up to extensive conscription. That's going to cost us a lot. And I don't think we're going to be able to actually do that until at least until the world starts heating up a bit. We could get some mobilization going, though. That could help us. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so our first 5 divisions have finished. I'm going to put these 5 divisions on... We're going to put them on the Belgian line. I think that'll be the best for them. Oh, we got infrastructure efforts, so... Okay. Alright, so we need to do this first. So we'll do that. What are we gonna do? Let's get some material designers going. Get some infantry equipment, because that's going to be useful later on down the road. We got the artillery, so let's get our research time, the radio. It's going to be useful. Do some horse-drawn vehicles, because during this time period, almost everything was drawn by a horse. In fact, World War II, that was also the case. What? I'm just thinking if I want to actually have my line extend into Austria-Hungary, or if I want to condense it down. Oh. Oh. Portugal becomes a republic. That's interesting. What were... Oh, I was going to say, what were they before? But yeah, no, they were a monarchy before. As were most countries in Europe. Oh, I just looked at the time. So thank you for joining me for this episode. I know it was kind of uneventful and a little rambly, but hopefully it'll get a bit better as time goes on. But if you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!